Hey YouTube, so today we're doing a knife, a rather large knife, a Spyderco fixed blade, the rock salt. Awesome knife. So I've been using this knife for almost 2 months now, pretty much every day, and it is an absolute beast of a knife. Just cuts through everything. We won't be cutting anything today because it's just too hot to do that because I don't have to today. So we're just going to be talking about the knife. So to start out with, you get this huge sheath for this thing. It is a beast of a knife. It's got a rather small clip on it. I was going to switch it out for something nicer, but I've had no problems from it. It has not loosened up walking around with it on, so I haven't. It works really well. It looks undersized, but it works. There's the sheath. Locks in there really nice. The thing I really like is it sits here really nice without being totally locked in. So I can just leave it like that if I know I'm going to be using it a lot. And then really click it in there. And then it's in there. You can also hear it just not making any noise either. That's as loud as it gets. Just really fits in there really well. So the knife itself is H1 steel. Bright orange handle on it. There's also just the normal rock, which uses a different steel. This is the rock salt, so the non-rusting one. I bought this thing used. I did not do all this damage to it. I have no idea what even caused this, because I worked this thing pretty hard and I haven't put a scratch on it that I'm aware of. It has that normal Spyderco texturing on it, which is really nice, especially when your hand's sweating really hard. Not that your hand's moving anywhere on this anyway. It is a little tight for my huge hands. If you're choked up on it, it's really comfortable though. It is completely full thing. Based on the weight, I think it's complete. I don't think it's got any milling done to that handle at all. I don't think. I'm not sure on that. But I think that lanyard hole is the only hole you got through it other than screws. Because it balances right there. So right along here. It just feels really nice in the hand. If you're back on it, it just chops really great. So you can see that angle. Choked up on it, it still chops really great. It's this beautiful curving blade. Beautiful as long as it's sharp. It becomes less beautiful to the eye when you're trying to sharpen the thing. It has a little bit of jimping here, which again, it's so recessed in the handle, it really serves no point. Plus, the finger choil is huge, you're not going anywhere anyway. Has a really nice jimping on the thumb ramp like most Spydercos do, which feels really, really nice. Again though, you're not going anywhere because it's very tall. So, measurements. Sorry guys, can't do centimeters, I don't have centimeters. So overall, fold this again. Overall, it is about 12 and half-ish, just a little shy of 12 and a half. That's measuring it this way on the diagonal like this. Since it is such an angle you've got on this thing. Which really does make it a beautiful, beautiful chopping knife. Also, as you saw, it's fairly thick. It's not super thick, but it is thick enough that it'll just split a piece of wood. I mean, you could easily baton with it, but anything I've split with it, I just straight down and just, it splits it. So the actual cutting edge is 6 inches. Again, that's just measuring straight from here to here because you've actually got a lot more than 6 inches. because of all of this curving you've got. To actually cut across something, you're squeezing in an extra inch at least worth of actual cutting distance. That's a lot of curve. And then you have looks like a full extra inch, a little over, almost an inch and a quarter if you include your whole finger choil and everything here. So if you're not like this, you've got a pretty good reach here. Just a really, really great knife. I mean, if you can't get it done with this, you're not getting it done with a knife. Pretty much. So that's it for this one. Hopefully there will be a video when it cools down and stops raining, because it's been one or the other. So once it cools down and stops raining, hopefully we'll get out and cut some stuff with it, because it just cuts through branches and stuff like they aren't even there. So that's it for this one, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.